Hello and welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 104. It's been a while since my last session, so I'm just gonna figure out where we were at. We were making solar panels, I think, and that might have been where we left off, basically, right? So we have the solar panels, we have the accumulators. We can check out how that is going. Yeah, there's a couple more, so this is quite slow, right? Because we could scale this up a little bit if we need to, but if we look at our electricity output, like we've scaled it up a lot, right? 3 megawatts. That's actually so the steam engines. That's the output from the old power, or the oil powered power, rather. So what we're gonna do, I think, is just start oil processing over there. We scaled this up a little bit as well. So I'm pretty sure we should be in a position where we can basically do that without any repercussions. Yeah, in fact the oil actually is backlogged here. So what we I think want to do is maybe deconstruct 2 of these arrays, right? That seems fine. Give priority to this guy, give the steam over here, and then start processing the oil over here. It's a little bit tight, but I think we can make it work if we deconstruct this. The problem is that will mean that the oil, we really need to make sure that we get the oil going quickly, and that's probably, like, if we manage to do that properly, we also have likely another avenue to get plastics. But yeah, so let's see. Maybe we wanna just start building it over here and ferry the oil over, so that we don't need to deconstruct these right away. I think that's fine. And then we actually have some room to scale up towards this direction. These are going this way, these are going this way, so here we're totally fine in building some oil processing stuff. Meanwhile, boiler 3, I don't know if we are very interested in that now that we have solar, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. We'll get the advanced smelting stuff though. It's probably worthwhile at some point. Yeah. So let's see. We wanna do oil separation into oil residuals. Yeah. So the first thing that I noticed is this actually has a physical byproduct. So what I wanna do is get the oil in along one line, get the physical byproduct on that side, and then get the fluid byproducts going on the other side. That I think makes a lot of sense. And we do this in an oil refinery, so let's build one of those. Maybe, yeah, let's do 3 actually. We'll probably need that. Like, it seems unlikely. Like, we're going through the oil here quite nicely, or at least it's backed up, so there's probably a decent amount of that. So yeah, I do wanna sort of take that into account. We want basically, I don't know if we would want, I think we could actually get this out of there. Does that make sense? I'm not sure. We want to keep an eye on that. Like, do we care about if there's an overflow valve over here? I think so. So you would want to keep the steam the highest priority. So if you would delete these, then you would want the overflow valve, because then you clearly give the highest priority to steam. But if not, then we actually give some to power when we maybe don't strictly need to. So let's figure that out. Yeah, so let's start building here. That seems fine. Yeah, we can connect some stuff up. So you're gonna do this. We're gonna run oil over here. I'm Yeah, let's actually just bring that, right? Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. And in fact, we could, with overflow valves, make sure this has priority over these two. And I think we want to do that. So that way, once this gets going, it takes priority. And if we really don't want it anymore, we can remove the overflow valve. Let's see, I think we should... Doesn't matter. Well, so the overflow valve I think is enabled by virtue of the input, right? So if the input gets over 80, so the output shouldn't really matter, but this is in any case should be more clear, right? Yes, so we're gonna place a couple of these. Let's space them a little bit and fill this in. So another one, let's copy that recipe over. We're gonna do it like this. Make sure that we can chain all these outputs together. I wanna craft some more piping because we'll need it. Let's go. Okay, so we'll connect this up, this, this, and this. Okay, we'll continue this. We'll put in some inserters for this side. We'll figure them to pick up from here. And put some power poles down. Okay. Yep. So these get residuals. So we might need a warehouse for this, but at this point I guess we'll have to do with a wooden chest. Yeah, I'll let these... Yeah, maybe I do want to craft a warehouse actually. Or can we do something with these right away? Oil residuals. Let's see. So we can crack them with steam for residual gas. That's the only thing we can do with that. And residual gas we can use for advanced oil processing. Yeah, so this gets us more out of that. That gets us an advanced gas processing thingy. We can make synthesis gas out of it. And we need it for lubricant. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, I guess we... yeah, these are full up now. Yeah, I don't really know what to think of this. Let's... we're getting one more. Yeah, let's craft a warehouse. Like, it's a little bit expensive, but I think in this case it's probably worth it. Like, we want to save this up. We want to get advanced stuff once we can. So, oh, I actually already had a warehouse, so this was a little bit of a waste, but yeah. Let's just get some of these oil residuals in here. And then, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna process these, and we can do that up here, right? We can, let's see, because what we need for the science stuff is, yeah, just the steel plate naphtha fuel oil. Can we do cracking already? Or do we need like something better for that? Because that's naphtha fuel oil. Yeah, so we need, I guess we can void the stuff that we don't need, right? That's probably what we want to be doing. Yeah, I think it is. So let's set that up. So yes, advanced solder is done. So let's get some sure basic chemistry. That seems fine. Yes. So the question is, do we get this towards our fluid bus somewhere over here? I mean, we do need for science. We need to connect it up to steel plates, right? That's where we need to be. There's science. Yeah, we need steel plates with this. So I guess we're gonna have to ferry that all the way over. Yeah, I don't really see a way around it. Let's maybe run it along the plastic. That seems like an okay place to put it. That's already kind of a weird spot in there anyway. So let's do it like this. And like this. Yep. Across the corner. And we'll put down a flare stack for the base mineral oil. I'm not sure. I guess we don't need a tank, but I'll put in an overflow valve just to be sure. Like, we're currently not gonna use this for anything, but when we are, it's nice to have this in place to make sure that we're not just randomly getting rid of stuff that we need. Okay, let's make this a little bit smaller. Like this. This seems fine, right? Okay, let's go like this. And let's go like this. That's a long way actually. Yes, so what do we want to do? I guess we could just cross it over into here and join it with the new fluid bus up here. I think that seems fine. Yeah, let's do that. It's good that we crafted some extra pipe because we're gonna need it right now. So let's craft some more. Yeah, let's set that up. Okay, here we go. You're gonna go up here. Okay, I put in some extra space, but that's fine. That means we can run the, for example, the lube or the base minerals if we need to. Yeah, let's go. Basic chemistry is done. Let's go for chlorine processing, sure. And let's go this way. Yeah, I hear you, worm. Yeah, we probably want to do something else. Like we want to kill him at some point. Maybe let's do that now. Why not? Let's see. Can I craft some grenades? Yeah. Let's craft some. And hopefully next time we pass him by, we have some grenades going. Yeah. Yeah, so we do need something to do with leftover naphtha as well, because we're gonna have more naphtha than fuel oil. That's something to keep in mind. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this we can use to probably cross over here, right? That should be doable. If not, we'll need to make some underground belts right in the middle here. But first, let's see if we can eat you. We'll need a little bit of landfill to do that. Okay, you've seen me. That's good. I want you to see me. And let's go. Oh, I don't wanna die, I don't wanna die! Okay, let's wait out the spit a little bit. And then, actually, I'll just build a new pier. And we'll go run towards him. And here you go. Maybe another one. Okay, this should be enough then. There you go. Bye bye. Yeah. Okay, so these guys run over here. Let's just check what we could do with the naphtha as well. Yeah, cracking stuff, propene. Yeah, liquid plastic with advanced plastic stuff. Solid fuel. Solid fuel is probably one of the more interesting applications of naphtha. And the fact, like we could make it as is. The problem is that we don't really have a use for it right now. Like we could use it to fuel the furnaces, but that's not that big of a power draw. We could use it to just generate electricity, which actually should be fine. Like we might want to do that. It sort of replaces the. Yeah, I'm actually kind of. That's a pretty good idea because we have that right there. We can just purpose those. But the only question is if we have charcoal around there. But if we do, that's a pretty solid thing to do. Like just use the overflow naphtha to create solid fuel and burn that. That's just free power right there, and quite a lot of it actually, I think. Yeah, that should be a decent amount in any case. Yeah, we can't cross in one go, so I'm gonna put down some underground belts right here for these guys, and we're still short underground pipe. Interesting. Let's grab some more. There should be some in the buffer. Where's the buffer? Over here. Not that much actually. Like the buffer is actually, and this is because of the solar panels, right? Solar panels actually take quite a lot of resources. Okay, weird ass stuff, but let's research it. We might actually want to look into how the solar power is going. We maybe want to put down some more. Let's see. Do I wanna? I can fill in like this, and we'll have another. Let's see. So you're going like this, and we'll sort of vary around you, and we'll set up the fuel oil right here. And then for the heavy stuff, we'll do the opposite. So you get to go. Can't pitch this at once, probably. No. Okay, so we'll go like this. And we'll just go over here. Okay, so we could bring this up. Yeah, we can actually do that. Let's grab some more copper plate out of here and start crafting that into pipe. What do we need for this? Bronze plate. Okay. Interesting stuff. Yeah, so let's yeah, more pipe. Right, we'll need a ton of this. Yeah, we won't even have close to enough. So let's prepare this by landfilling in some stuff. And then we'll start to bring it up. Yeah, so I guess So maybe we do wanna bring this together, right? I think that makes a lot of sense. Just make sure that these buses sort of collide, and we can rebuild this stuff somewhere else if we need to. Though it is, yeah, I mean, like the scale up we can do here is gonna be fine, right? If we're gonna need to scale up to this degree, then we're okay, and we have quite a decent amount of production. So I think we might wanna make sure that this bus just goes on. We'll collide this into there, and this will be the last part that's sort of in between here, and we'll create a new sort of area. And actually we might just want to build on the right side. Like, we have a ton of landfill at this point, so why not? Like, the fact that there will be more stuff from this side, we can just go around here, get it in here. I think I'm actually into that. Let's see, a bunch of large solar panels. Let's grab a couple of accumulators. Can I grab just one? Doesn't look like I can, so let's just grab a couple accumulators and go put those down. We're gonna get a lot of electricity, and that means we could actually scale up some of this production if we wanted to. Hey Phalon, thanks for the stream. You're saying there is a button combo. Yeah, so if you want to put one in a chest, it's C, so I tried that, so it's probably something like Control C or something. Then, let's figure that out. But for now, we want to place these down. Let's see. A little bit of landfill. Let's go. Yeah. And yeah, it's just night, but we're gonna see what we can do for you guys. We're gonna place down some extra accumulators, though we probably won't actually need them, but it's just good practice. Good point. Let's check that out. Menu settings, controls, I guess. Okay. Advanced interaction, crafting, inventory, tools, panels, and mod stuff. So I guess no, it's not. Let's see, we have where is it? Inventory. Stack transfer, advanced cursor split, stack split. Fast entity transfer. Held stack into the select entity. Cursor split. Yeah, that's not what I want. Stack split. That's also not what I want. Fast entity split. No, so what I'm looking for is just picking up one, right? So, do you see that somewhere? Let's see. Pick up, drop, item stack, stack transfer, the held stack. Control left mouse button, or takes anything the entity has. Okay, so if it's one of these, then it's some mixture of control and... Let me try it. Let's see, do we have a chest with stuff somewhere? Meanwhile, let's start researching the rocket booster. Where are we? Let's see, we have a chest with stuff somewhere. Okay, so, okay, I'm not gonna try that here because if we take everything out, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so control right click, that takes half a stack. Shift, nope. Shift control. And if I just press C, no, I'm not sure if there is a setting for it. Let me recheck. Basic interaction, is it there? Drop item. Ah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, like, let's see, like this, and then... Oh yeah, just right-clicking now. That works. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the way to go, but it will still is if we pick up the accumulators that way, it will still craft more. So in that case, I don't really mind which way we go. Let's see. So where were we? We had these guys. I should have been crafting more pipe. Yeah. So let's see. I think we want to go and yeah, we'll do a one-sided bus. And we'll continue it. We could continue it up here actually. No, so I wanna start crafting on this side of the bus, and then bring in new stuff from this side. So we'll sort of try to, in general, craft stuff that produces raw materials on the left side, and yeah, we actually like we could do nothing on the left side, and I might end up doing that, but I think like doing blue science on the right makes a lot of sense. So let's try and see if we can make that happen. So I wanna actually bring this over here. I wanna pull through some of these lines. Let's see. I guess with charcoal what we could do is split it back here. I don't think we actually want to keep... Well, okay, we're gonna need solder at some point. I think tinned copper wire we can just recreate. We don't need to bust that. I'm kind of regretting sort of semi-bussing it here. That seems like a little bit of overkill, right? Because we're using it here and then here. Yeah. Yeah, so let's just do that instead. I also... Yeah, that buffer is actually empty. Yeah, I guess that's because we're producing a lot of steel, right? That's sort of why production here is gonna slow down. So maybe we wanna scale up some of this. If we look at mineral sludge, yeah, we could use a little bit more. So the question is, do we want to scale this up now or later? And the other question is, are we gonna get more efficient ways of getting mineral sludge or getting the raw ores once we have more research? So I also want to look at that. So let's look at mineral sludge. Here we go. Mineral sludge. We can make this with... Yeah, so with the slag processing 2, which needs blue science, but that just means we can use the ceramic filters, which are nice, but we need something else for that, right? So we can do, yeah, we can, and same for this guy. So, and then we can create crystal catalysts as well, which I think, yeah, they help us. Yeah, and this still uses, yeah, so we can either create crystal seedling or mineral sludge with this. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit more efficient, but not that much more. And then we have the crystal slurry. Can we create that in a better way? Let's see. Alien bioprocessing. Yeah, so this looks to be all that we have. This can be either from crushing. You can crush these or immediately make. Yeah, okay, so we're currently using the crystal dust recipe, right? And that should be more effective. So the question is if this can be created in another way. Oh, you can get this from farming? Interesting. I don't, yeah, that might be worthwhile, but it's probably very power light. It gets us a ton of leaves, which we can use for nutrient pulp. Interesting. Yes. So I guess what we want to do is I'll first start building the blue science, and then afterwards we're gonna scale up production a little bit. Because that means that we should have a ton of the solar going. If we look at it right now, our solar is it's night, I guess, or it's probably starting to become day. Let's see. Yeah, it's starting to become day. So at the peak, it gives us 4.8 megawatts, which means that the oil can start. We can start to shut that off. And we'll try to. Yeah, this for now will mostly consume stuff and not deliver, I guess. And yeah, these. Or oh wait, so there are situations. At this point, the steam engine 2, they were maxed out and we had the accumulators working to do something. So it's actually, they are actually no longer useless. So that's good. Right, yeah, interesting. Okay. Yes, so what I especially want, I want to make sure that I have the size of the belt correct, or the bus here. So let's reserve like, let's say 4 slots right here, right? And then we'll bring in some fluids, we'll bring in the steel here, and then we'll work from there. And on this side, we'll need to reserve up to tin plates, I guess. So let's do that. So let's reserve like these two, and we'll want some spacing in between. So let's also make that happen. Or we can run the fluids in the middle. That can bring some relief. Oh, what we also could do, it's kind of ugly, but maybe it works. What we could do is run a bus where we alternate fluid lines and belt. It's not really, like, it's gonna be kind of messy, but it does allow you to easily. Maybe we should do two. I like that actually. We should do 2 fluid lines and then 2 two physical lines. And if we alternate in that way, we have plenty of room to split stuff off. So maybe let's do that. I want to try that. So yeah, let's try and do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split out all these lines in pairs of two, with two in between, and then once we've got that, let's see. So we'll run you like here, like this. It's gonna be a little bit, actually, yeah. So then two over here. So we'll run you like this. You guys can go over here. You guys can come over here, right? This is two in between. You guys can come over here. Then we have you guys can come over here. Okay, we should reserve a little bit more space here. So let's do that the other way, I guess, like this. You guys can run like this. You guys can then split off a little, right? So leave two in between with this guy. And then you guys, we're gonna leave some space in between again. And then we're gonna run the fluids in between these. Yeah, I like this. We're gonna go this way. It's gonna be a little bit more resource intensive than you'd want ideally, but it's, yeah, it's gonna prevent headaches. I think it will allow us to build on both sides. Like, we could build on both sides of the belt anyway, but I think this makes it kind of feasible, and it should probably allow us to hold out until we get robots. We are gonna need more iron though, so actually I'm just gonna steal that from the belt right here. There we go. Okay, so we want to bring the steel in. And we're gonna bring both of the fluids in. So let's fill this up. So the fuel oil right here. One. And then go for two. So yeah, we'll run that right in between here. So like this. So we'll get the fuel oil on this side. And then what we actually want is to create a little bit of extra space right here to make sure that we have room to bring in. Can we? Yeah. We should actually bring it up a little bit like this, maybe, like here, and go. Yeah, if we need more space for the solar panels, that's gonna be kind of annoying, but that's fine. The solar panels are actually, they should, if we get annoyed with that, we're gonna move those out. Okay, so if I fill this up, now we have the start of our sort of fluid mixed with products bus. Like, the sulfuric acid is something that can come up here, and we might have some other stuff that we want to get there. So now the final question is, like, do we decide to go and build on both sides of the belt? And we're gonna get at least like 2 or 3 raw physical products from this way. So I think we just want to bite the bullet and only build on this side. Since we have the space, we can, like, it's gonna cost a little extra resources to make our way over here, but really designating like this part as the right side of the belt is gonna help a lot, and it will allow us to build tightly on that side. Or well, not too tightly, because we'll have like temporary products that we need to reuse. But it in any case ensures that we have a way to go about that in a nice way. Okay, let's see. So what we're gonna need to build is the laser array, which needs a bunch of products, and then the sensors array, which this basically needs some of the more quote-unquote basic products. So the question is, do we want to build the red circuit first or last? And I think the answer is, I guess, last probably. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So let's start with this product. So we'll do this first, and then start assembling the femto laser array out of that. And then once we have that, we can do this one, which just uses a lot of normal quote unquote products, but just like 5 of them and then a liquid. So yeah, that makes sense, right? The only thing is, so I think what we want to do is probably either bring the other science specs up here or just vary the blue science specs down here again. I think we'll go for the latter option. Like it's not pretty, but we could run a belt like this and it'll be fine. Yeah, let's do that. Or actually, okay, let's see. So if we look at the red circuits, we could start producing that up here. So if we designate like this line as the boundary, we could start building the red circuits over here, because I think we have everything we need for that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that, because then we need the place where we need these guys, that's gonna be further up then. Okay, so let's fill this in a little bit, and let's see. Oh, let's go grab some more landfill as well. Yeah, and looking at production, it might be a good time to scale up. Like we're really starting to run low on some stuff. I'm also still researching random tech, which might not make a lot of sense. We might want to start stockpiling some stuff to get the better techs we want with the blue science. But yeah, I guess we'll need a lot of this at some point anyway. So let's go ahead and get it. Okay, this is just a spillover one. This has a lot. This has a decent amount. This has a lot. This should have a lot. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Good stuff. Yeah, and then here we should have a decent amount as well. Yeah, we have a lot of landfill to go around again. Yeah, we're gonna continue on stream, but I'm just gonna cut this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.